Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Duff Law channel. Welcome to the Duff Law channel. We're here going to explore space. In particular, today, we're going to be looking at Mars. Allow me to bring in the window a database we are working with here. Go at the bottom of the window in there. This here. So what we're working with, this is the last page I've gotten to. I got 1 through 400 out of 12,695. But without further ado, allow me to show you picture number 1 for today. Picture number 1 for today is a photo from, I believe it's Ingenuity, a Mars helicopter, taking a photo of its own shadow. There you can see it on the bottom. And there's where it just took off from. Its 4 landing legs, and there's the shadow. Obviously, it's pretty close to the surface. Gonna widen this out just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay, now that we have our framing and some decent standing, back to the footprint. It's incredible, ladies and gentlemen. It's incredible that humans have put a helicopter, a little mini drone, onto the Martian surface. This next image is, I believe, to be what the computers on board the rover see. It looks like a image of what its predicted path would be for each one of its wheels. From where it is, which is what we're looking at the bottom, to where it will be. Here we are on Mars. We'll move on to the next photo now. As you can see here, this is a big, big picture. with incredible detail. This one is stunning. Let's get a little bit extra zoom here. Up at the crest of the hill, you can see the Martian sky. As we scroll down, we can see closer to where the camera is in the Martian soil. You know, the Mars rocks. Incredible, incredible. Absolutely incredible. It's beautiful. Now we can look off from this Martian hilltop that the rover appears to be on. You can see the Martian haze masking what's off in the distance. It looks like a bit of a blue tint or hue in the earth. Well, I'm not sure, what do you call the ground on Mars? Not the earth. Because it's not the earth. It is Mars. Let's move over to the other side, shall we? Now looking at the shadow of the rover. Oops, I did not mean to do that. There's a piece of equipment of the rover's equipment. As we scroll up, it looks like we are looking into a bit of a dip in the terrain. And this oddly resembles the Grand Canyon, does it not? Other than this color. And the fact that it is, all the layers are the same color, almost, just slightly different. Getting more blue, or is it gray? You'll have to excuse my color perception if this looks like it's kind of bluish to me. I am red-green colorblind, so I see all colors differently than the rest of you. But this is one massive formation in the landscape. So we got more bluish rocks and more blue dust off in the distance. This was one of the highest resolution images from the library today. Let's move on to the next one to torture you with. This is a low resolution image. We will just briefly check it out because it is a very cool image from the rover showing the Ingenuity drone flying in the Martian world. Just a couple of robots. Are all that inhabit the surface of Mars. On to the next. It looks like we've got another. Oh, no, this is an actual image from the helicopter. The drone. Obviously looking back down where it is taken off from. And looks like a bit of a wide view lens. Nice big rocks from the bird's eye view. This next image is one I like. It is a diagram. We have here a diagram where the rover is gone and the landing site of Flight 49 for the Martian drone Ingenuity. You have points for the rover on Sol 763, Sol 762. And I don't think I marked terrain features. You got the Custel Henleys, Full Durgard. You got the Glendy Cross, the Karoo Castle, and Tenby Beret. Looks like the rover has made it to all of these points. And some of these will be the high resolution features we've been looking at. Like this next one is another very high resolution image. Start on the right side and make our way to the left. Quite a large boulder there. Wow, look at this. Looks like reflective stones on the ground. The red hue of the Martian soil. We don't want that. Hey, get back over here. There we go. We're accidentally trimming out a lot of this image. So much detail, so much to look at. Wow, look at these stones. Whatever this dark, mysterious figure is here. I don't know what it is. Very, very dark rock. Move this. There we go. Now we are back to check out the rest of this image. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. In this next image we're going to check out, it's going to be from one of the satellites in orbit. towards the North Pole, we've got ice cliffs, is what the caption said. There's a full image. That is something. Something else. Looks like I think the higher elevation is probably on the left side of this image. It's my guess. It's hard to tell. Very hard to tell. But that is a very, very beautiful image. It looks like next one we have is another diagram from the library. Sol 708. The rover was in the bottom right by a rocky top. F42 means flight 42. Sol 697 by Jenkins Gap. Looks like Jeremy's run is towards the center of the image. Rover on Sol 713. Right here. If north is up, just south of Bear Den Mountain, Crescent Rock. Raven Rocks. Castle Martin Stacks. Prezelli Hills. Shrinklehaven. Abercastell. Croswell. Ashby's Corner. One path is the rover, the other path, Ingenuity. Is it our next image is going to be another orbital image from orbit. Circular, dark dunes. Very interesting and unique looking dunes. Why they'd be circular and scattered about? Who knows? Not me. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Ah, yes, we have another beautiful, beautiful high resolution image to display for you here today. There we go. Now we've got the framing. It's more decent. Look at the detail on this feature. The Martian surface. So much detail in one photo. Take it down a little bit. We'll go down, down, down the bottom of the frame. We're now on the bottom of the frame. If you ask me, this here looks like evidence of rain. And this here, all these lines. Let's go back up. Now we see the horizon. Now we see behind that massive terrain feature. More bluish soil and stone. Oh wow, look at that. Looks like a jagged ridge. See a whole bunch of horizontal layers in the hill beyond. Oh, the blue, greenish, gray, sandy sea. So that looks like jagged hillsides. Is this a shadow or is that the color of the soil there? Which direction are the shadows going? I can't tell here. There's a shadow. For sure, all this is shadow, shady area. And that's what the shadows look like. So, yeah, that does not look like a shadow. I think that's just the color of the terrain in that area. Alright, let's move on before I spend way too much time on this one image. And now, oh, wow. Now we're on to the featured item of the day, which will be Olympus Mons. From a satellite. The majority of the rest of the video or images we will be peeking at now are just that satellite imagery from orbit around Mars. I believe they are all from taken of Olympus Mons. This appears to me like if it is Olympus Mons, that it is the crater on top or the volcanic opening on the top, whatever it is. Like I think it's a crater. Go ahead and keep calling it a crater. We got more of the bluish soil on the top of the frame there. Sharp contrast on the ridge on the left and on the right. Very, very beautiful image. Now we'll go back Look at this one, this next one. This one is interesting. I don't know which crater this is on Olympus Mons, but that is what it is. Where it is, it is on Olympus Mons. Lots of detail. And that's almost all of that one. There we go there. Just there's the rest for you. This next one looks like it was taken more as the sun was setting. Yes, you can see the shadow of probably the top of the mountain going right here along where the cursor is. Many other ridges, smaller ridges below the high point. It almost looks vascular. As it looks like a cone. And we've got a nice illuminated ridge. Takes us up to what looks like a sharp ridge. Maybe there's a canyon here that's not illuminated. It could be a canyon. Well, just another gorge like these gorges here. Very nice. And we've only just got a few of these, and we just left that I'm going to torture you with. Oh, goodness, what's going on with this one? Oh, wow, this one is something. Just another strip of imagery taken by the probe that is orbiting Mars. Very cool. Very, very, very interesting. Yes, we've got a fairly well detailed one here. incredible imaging from hundreds of miles above the surface of Mars. Specifically near the Olympus Mons feature. Geographical location. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost finished going through the library of images. If you've managed to stick around this long, I very much appreciate it. This image appears to just continue, and who knows when we reach the bottom. It's so much detail, so much terrain. There's so many photos and details in the library of images that NASA has provided us with today. But it appears to me that this could be the edge of one massive crater. And everything we just scrolled past is inside of that crater. It looks like we've got evidence of wind blowing from left to right. But only there, only here, not over here, only down here, in these areas. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we will move on to the next. We've only got a few left here. Yeah, this one is in color. And it is a faraway, wide view of Olympus Mons. I would say about 2/3 of the entire terrain feature that is Olympus Mons. But there it is. In all of her glory. Olympus Mons. The tallest mountain in the solar system that we know of. And let's see if we can count all the craters that happen to be right in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll show you what I've counted. I've got 1 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me know if you counted differently. I've got 7. 7 is my count. What are the odds? It's almost as if it were targeted and hit repeatedly. This next one I feel like we may have looked at already. What do you think? Yes, yes, we've looked at this one. This is where we had the canyon, the gorges. Yeah, we don't need to look at this one again. Oh, wow, look at this beauty. Absolute beauty. Goodness. Look at this. You're in for a treat. Another image from orbit of the top of Olympus Mons. Such incredible detail. We're moving towards the right because this is the side that is illuminated by the sun. Let's move over to the left now. The darker areas of shadow. We'll go up to the top on the left side of the frame. Yes, this does not even show us the base of the mountain. This is all elevated terrain that we're looking at. Ah, yes. I think this is the perimeter of the base of the mountain. The volcano. If that's what it is. It could be a volcano. It could be anything. This terrain feature. Olympus Mons. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that could have been our last image. Yes, yes, indeed. Indeed it was. Oh, no, there's this one. Further zoomed in on the peak of Olympus Mons. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up our space exploration for today. Thank you for coming with me to the library. The library of NASA's expedition and humanity's expedition to Mars, where we now have a drone, a rover, and various satellites orbiting above. Thanks for stopping by. Do not forget, click the subscribe button, click the like button, and to support veterans, look in the description for a website called www.canvasbusiness.com. We have 3 featured canvas pictures available for sale. Each image was taken by a veteran by the name of Richard Gilligan, who's a great photographer. I believe there will be a limited time to purchase the 3 that we have available now. In the first quarter of 2024, we will be rotating the available images to other wonderful pieces you will be able to purchase. Sponsored by the Business LLC. Good night.